What's up, you guys? I hope everyone is doing well. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing something a little bit different. These are not the kind of videos that I usually put out, but I do want to start doing that because I've actually decided that in my lifetime I truly want to go ahead and help and impact a billion of people. And it sounds like a crazy number, but I know it's definitely possible and I know it's doable. So in order to do that, I know I need to be very open and transparent, and honest with myself and with you guys, with everything that I experience, everything that I go through, and I'm willing to go ahead and put everything out there, the flaws, the struggles, the failures, because I know there's other people out there that are probably going through the exact same thing and eventually will. So if you guys pick up anything in this video, or if I bring some kind of enlightenment to your life, if you're going through something familiar or similar, I hope you take something from this. Like I said, I genuinely want to go ahead and impact the billions of lives. And today I want to talk about something that a lot of people don't talk about, and a lot of people want to go ahead and just put all the good out there on social media. And I actually contemplated on filming this last night, but I guess you can say the incident happened last night, so I just really held myself back and I wanted to be a little bit more composed. But I want to talk about today about falling in love with the process, right? Falling in love with failing and failure. It's something that a lot of people go through every single day, but no one wants to talk about it. No one wants to go ahead and share their experience, just because it's something that it's very sensitive and it's you putting yourself out there. But I want to do that with you guys today. So if you're interested, or if you're going through something like this, I hope you guys pick up something. So a little bit about myself. I'm really into business. I'm really into entrepreneurship. I actually have been working with a startup company for the last over a year, and it's been an amazing experience. I've also really committed to becoming great at sales. For me, sales is a job that I believe everyone on earth should master. And to be completely honest with you, it's the one job that once you go ahead and learn this, you're pretty much always going to be employed. And every single thing in this life, you sell. You sell yourself to the boyfriend or girlfriend. You sell yourself to the college. You go ahead and sell, wanting someone to agree with you. You sell yourself on everything. Every single thing is a sell. And I really, really, really understand the importance of that. So about a year ago, I really committed to becoming good at sales, but sales is something that you definitely need to go ahead and develop. Some people are born to be really great at it, just like athletes. Some people are just natural athletes. But some people are able to go ahead and work hard enough to get there. For me, I would say it's been a roller coaster of a process. Like I said, it's been a year and a half since, I've really taken on the role. And, there's good days, there's bad days. And what I want to go ahead and kind of shift my focus on is more of realizing that everything is a process. And I feel like as human beings, sometimes, especially hormonal women, we might forget that everything is a process. And there are key fundamentals that you have to go through in order to achieve that process, to become the great athlete, to become the great musician, to become the great salesperson, to become, the great teacher, whatever it is for you, whatever profession you're in. It's always going to start off with you not being 100% that star potential, whatever it is. So when I first started, I was freaking terrible, and I'm not even saying that I'm very great at it now, but what basically happened to me last night, and just to give you a little bit of a background, I'm actually moving from California to Nevada specifically for my job, so I am 100% committed with my company. I'm 100% committed with, learning how to sell. At this point, it's more of I guess you can say, a little game that I have with selling. I know there's other jobs out there that I can obtain, and I do more. I'm going to start doing more with my company than just handling that. Actually creating and starting an entire division, but I still want to sell. I still want to go ahead and master this little, skill set. That's what it is. It's a skill set. And basically what happened yesterday was, it's actually my second day in this new office. So it's a new environment, new momentum, new kind of push, new element in a way. And I had a mental breakdown at the end of the day because I didn't hit the target that I wanted to hit. And some people might look at it as, be grateful. Why are you complaining? You have a job, or, at least you're at least doing something, or whatever it is. But for me, internally, what it came down to is that I had a target and I didn't hit it. And when you're so passionate about something, it could definitely definitely take a toll. But I had a mental breakdown, and it was not the prettiest thing. And I'm very quiet. I'm very to myself when it comes to my emotions. So I simply stepped away. I was the last person in the office, and I just stepped away and had my little situation going. And I was just so upset. And what I realized, that this journey of learning how to sell, this journey of entrepreneurship, this journey of becoming a businesswoman, it's gonna be fucking rough. There's are gonna be days where you're gonna be hitting those targets. There's gonna be days where you're hitting those numbers, but there's also gonna be the dark days where you feel like shit because you don't hit the target. And that's exactly where I was last night. I just felt like, fuck, I didn't hit the target. And one thing that I've realized, that I was so focused on not hitting the target, but now the day after, I realized, like, fuck, like, I'm really passionate about this. I'm really passionate to the point where it would upset me so much, and I'm very grateful to have something that I look forward to, something, I guess you can say, a goal and an end result that I'm working on. It's been a year and 3 months, I'm sorry, a year and 3 months since I've really, like, taken on the kind of, like, I guess you can say, the challenge of doing this. And, what I've concluded, that I simply need to be patient, and it's falling in love with the process of everything. I always forget about the process, but this is part of it. And just learning to be patient, learning that you need to practice more. You need to go ahead and outwork everyone. You need to go ahead and really sit down and take a look at, how can I fix this? What are the things that I have control over? What can I figure out? And really aligning and, putting the puzzles, back together, and kind of almost giving you purpose again. Why am I doing this? What is the end result? And sometimes, I'm going to be completely honest with you, the solutions are very, very small, and they're usually right in front of you. But just taking a second, like taking a walk or taking a breather, or just stepping away from the environment, really composing yourself, and then coming back in, reaching for it, withdrawing from it, and reaching for it and withdrawing from it. So you really feel like you're at peace, and you feel like you're ready to do it again, right? And last night I was such an emotional wreck, and I was just so, frustrated, because I in my eyes, I did everything that I possibly did. I thought I hit the numbers. I did the most, statistics wise, I definitely was up there with some of my highest stats, but the results didn't show, right? And at the time, I thought it was a failure, me not hitting the target. But now, the next day, I realized that the failure, it's important. Failing, you can look at it two ways. You can be like, fuck, I failed, and carrying it on to the next day, which it's very easy to do that. Or you can go ahead and look at it, it's a failure, right? And the beautiful thing about failing is that you tried. You picked up the phone, you asked the girl out. Even if she said no, you still attempted to do it. If you picked up the phone, you spoke to the person, you attempted, right? If you started the business, it didn't work out, you started the business. You're one step closer to basically achieving your goals. And the most important thing that I really learned is not to carry it on to the next day. It's very easy to do that, right? So today, this morning, I made sure I was able to handle what I felt were the problems and really applied those things. So when I walked into the office, I was very motivated, and and I really postulated that this is this is what it's gonna go ahead, and this is what's gonna happen. This is what I want, and this is what's gonna happen. And even today, like, let's just say my numbers weren't as what I thought it was, but they were better than they were yesterday, right? And to me, like, those are steps that we are taking, but it's very important to really work hard. Again, I'm still the last person at the office. It's 8:09 on a Saturday night, and I'm still the last person on the office at the office today. So just work hard, be diligent. Go ahead and figure out how you can master the small things, right? How can you master the small things? Because if you can't really focus on a lot of attention and really become a master at the small things, you're never going to be able to handle the big things, the big roles, the big hats, right? Whether it's, selling the smaller product, whether it's, starting the smaller business, right? Whether it's starting the 5-figure business, whatever, just really focus on those things, become a master at those things, and then you'll slowly be able to go ahead and kind of develop into the bigger things. Like, that's also a huge problem that I have, is that I'm not patient with these things. Like, I always expect to become a master and be a master with anything I do, and I feel like that's why I'm so passionate, and yesterday I looked at me having a mental breakdown and really, that situation as a form of weakness. And now that I'm a little bit more composed, I look back and I'm like, wow, I'm fucking passionate about something, right? But obviously not everyone speaks about, I guess you can say, those dark times. But I just want you guys to know that everyone goes through those things. The CEO, the manager, the employee, the assistant, everyone goes through those things, and it's completely normal. And it's one of those things that you need to remember, that you are human. And if you think that you're going to go ahead and become, perfection overnight, you're out of your mind. You need to really fall in love with the process. And I know I'm going to look back on these situations and these moments and these monumental kind of like slaps in the hands, and I'm really going to be truly grateful for them in a couple of years. I plan on writing a book one day, so last night I definitely wrote every single thing down that I felt and what I was going through, where I was, what time it was, how I felt, and what I was going to do to change it. What was I going to do? Because I have control to really change and impact my life in any single way that I truly can. So I wrote it down, and I'm so excited to, one, be here and share my story, and two, in a couple of years, I know you're going to be reading my story. So with that being said, guys, fall in love with the process. I wanted to just make this quick little video. I'm not even going to edit it, because I want it to be very raw and organic and just honest, and I hope you feel that. And again, fall in love with the process. Not everything's going to happen overnight. Rome wasn't built in one day. So just be patient, work hard and be diligent, and you're going to go ahead and receive an abundance, and just work for what you want and you'll achieve it. But like I said, guys, hope you enjoyed this little video. And like always, I hope you guys have an amazing life, do amazing things. Comment down below if you enjoyed these kind of raw, really honest videos. I really want to make more of them. Like I said, I want to impact billions of lives in my lifetime. And even if I impact one, that means the world to me. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button, drop a comment down below, hit a thumbs up if you agree, and I'll see you guys soon.